Hey, we welcome you to high school sports on Armstrong. We got the boys District 10 championship game. Meadville against Prep. Meadville is the #1 seed. As we sit here to face off, they both come in here splitting the season series. But before we get started, I want to welcome Doug Hanaway to my broadcast partner. So as you see, Meadville maintains possession of the ball. But if you want to give the starting lineup for Cathedral Prep Ramblers, please.
Yes, I will. We've got number 5, Michael Norfolk. He's a defenseman, senior. Number 10, John Paul Stark. He's also a senior. Number 11, Ryan McKenzie, defense. Number 14, Gabe Rager. And number 18, Gabe Noble. Number 26, Hayden Cox. 30, Timothy Klubinski. 32, Hunter Son of Frank. 34, Jonathan Zambrowski, and number 35, Dominic Peterson. And I would like to mention that Timothy Klubinski is the goalie.
Yeah, and for Meadville starters at attack, we have number 3, Justice Marin. Number 36, attack, Andrew Derlink. As you see, Colton Jordan, a good stop by Prep Ramblers. Also, number 11, Nate Lee. For middies, we had number 29, Cole Jordan. Also number 40, or I think it's number
44.
44.
Brody Gump.
Brody Gump. We have number 4, Ethan Hamill. Number 5, Brody Bouchaw.
Did you get 36, Andrew Durley?
And number 24, yes I did. Number 24, we have Nick Gerleski. As you can see, Meadville on defense right at the moment. Like I said, they come into Meadville the first game. They beat them 10-5 up here at the Prep Stadium, and then also Prep came down and beat Meadville by 1 goal. So a close game the second time.
Should be a good game tonight.
Yes, it should be.
A real good game. Prep maintains possession up to the top of the 40, setting up plays, substitution in. So they'll hold it till they get a sub in and then set their play up.
I got to do 2 things at once today, so bear with me.
Video and in. Shot went wide.
Yep, going to be Prep's ball. He just beat Brody Bouchaw, who's coming off of a horrible injury, but we're glad to see him back. He's one of our top defenders alongside of Brody Gump. So you can see
Dominic Peterson's bringing it in for Prep.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ed Marin here. So a little better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm Doug Hanaway. Thank Ed for inviting me to give this a try for the first time.
Yep.
Prep, shot wide, number 16.
You can see a lot of jitters coming on both sides. When Meadville had the ball down there, they missed a pass, and then Prep picked it up, and now they're maintaining possession of the ball. So they've had it for probably the last minute down here in Meadville's territory.
Sam Cornell, defense number 6 down there, is really putting the pressure on Prep.
Boy, he's come a long way.
He sure has. They said that he lost a ton of weight and put on a bunch of muscle this year. And
he did.
It really shows. He's stepped up his game a bunch this year.
Yep, Nate Lee also, he put on about 10 pounds of muscle, so it's really helped out with his shot.
Yeah, and that was one thing that Coach Gump did at the beginning of the season. He had all the kids in the weight room there. I think it was 3 days a week. They were in lifting weights, working out, getting some muscle, getting some cardio. So they were coming into this season ready.
Yep, you're right. I mean, I remember them in there like December, January, still in there. Sam Cornell gets it. Good defense. Somebody lost a shoe or something, or no, it was his glove.
Oh, yeah.
Good save.
Jordan McCurdy makes a great save.
He's been tough all year.
Yep,
he's only a sophomore.
Yep, number 18, Jordan McCurdy. He's got 2 more years of a lot of good play. Penalty down against Prep. It was a hit on Jordan McCurdy, the goalie, after the play there. So Meadville will maintain possession until Prep gets possession, and then they will blow the whistle. So there's your possession change and a whistle.
Yeah, bad pass by Marin. Just sailed on him a little bit. You got to settle down, bring it out. sometimes making them long passes can hurt you in the long run.
Yeah, especially at the start of the game. I'm sure everybody's pretty anxious, and you know, they're trying to make that beautiful play and get the first goal. So we'll see.
Yep.
See if we can settle it down here and do something with it. We've got what I'm assuming a 1-minute penalty right now.
Yeah, this is kind of hard to like film for Coach Gump and be on the TV at the same time. So you'll pick up where I leave off.
You stuck me with the first game here, and you left me to go video. So we'll see. See if I can keep us on track here.
Yep. Gotta wait.
Got another whistle for a timeout. Timeout's the only way a coach is allowed to call timeout is if your team has a possession of it. So Meadville has a timeout there. And
Meadville calls timeout.
Yeah, as you see, 7:53 left in the first quarter, 0-0. Meadville still has, they gave it to, well, Meadville's the home team, so I don't know why they gave it to the guests, but okay, there, they changed it. So, I mean,
it'll take the scorekeeper some getting used to, because this is Prep's field, and Prep's not considered the home team today.
Yeah, in order for, you know, we've seen these teams play and how Prep will just pressure on the ball, the guy that has the ball, and you'll see that the middle is open. So if the offense will start moving more, it's going to create a little bit more for somebody that's carrying the ball in. Yeah. So they got to start moving, get this defense on their heels, because Prep is a good passing, solid team, and they will make everything happen around the net when they have possession of the ball.
Yep.
They'll use cutters and everything. I mean, you've seen it. You were up here watching with Fairview, and they basically made Fairview not look too good.
Yep, Nick Gerleski over there has possession after the timeout. He'll be starting to play. On to Nate Lee, over to Cole Jordan, down to Timmy Plyler. Justice Marin behind the net, going to quarterback it and set something up.
Good idea, just to get that ball around. No sense of trying to. Good shot. Nice goal. All right, Cole Jordan. There we go. Way to get it on there. That's the way to move the ball around.
First goal.
Nice shot. All right.
And you know, Cole Jordan has been on fire this season. He's a senior this year, and he has put his heart and soul into this game.
Well, and this kid could come in here. He can shoot left and right with authority, and he doesn't lose a step on either shot when he shoots either left or right-handed. But that's what we need to see. Keep that ball movement going. And what a good job by Cole Jordan. He had nobody in front of him take that shot. And guess what? He had a Prep guy right in front of him, and the goalie couldn't see the ball. So
yep.
Good job by the Bulldogs there, just moving the ball around.
Yeah, he nailed that one, top left corner.
Yeah, and Cole Jordan is actually, he had a little bit of, the beginning of the year, he wasn't scoring a lot of goals, but he was making a lot of opportunities.
Yep. Which
I give him really good. And Nick Gerleski with the ball right at the moment. And what they're going to call Ward on, can't use your arm like that, but hey, it happens. Good job by Nate Lee to get up there and try to get the ball out. They got to be careful with this refereeing crew, because if you use your stick with one hand to try to get the ball out, they will call a slash on you. Good job by Nick Gerleski.
Pressure in the play.
Over and back. Good job. Yep. Nice defense by Timmy Plyler. But very, very sound. Wait. Just wait. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, you were talking about Cole Jordan at the beginning. You know, Cole was one of those kids that about the middle of the season, and I had to talk with his dad, and he says, I don't know what's clicked with him, but it just, he's come alive, and he's been a top scorer for Meadville here the latter half of the season, and doing a really good job. Andrew Durling behind the net. Looks like we might have out of bounds.
No, there was a warding I think they called on Andrew Durling, but it's all right. Going to get back to the goalie. This goalie for Prep is very, very good. I remember the first meeting when it was 10-5. There could have been a lot more, but this kid's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, nice play by DeMason, number 22. He's a senior. You know, these kids have started, you know, as Coach Sartrelli's first group of kids, these seniors. So
yeah, that was I think 6 years ago or so that, you know,
nice.
most like you said, most of these kids were coached by Mark Saltrelli, and Brody Gump got it back, reverses it behind the net.
Yeah, that was good defense by Sam Cornell. Now here comes Cole Jordan.
Meadville's breakout has been phenomenal this year. Oh, Prep tried to stick check and blew his own stick out of his hand. Cole comes down, gets a touch.
Doug, you're a natural at this. I like it. That means I don't have to talk all the time.
For the lacrosse players that don't understand, there's what they call a 30 box, which is a 30-yard line, and then there's some orange lines here on this field. Gerleski takes it in, a nice shot. But anyhow, there's a time frame that they have to, once Meadville gains possession or the opponent. That was a shot, so we should have possession. So anyhow, the 30 box, the team that has the ball breaking out of their zone has to get it down into the 30 box within a matter of time. The ref keeps that time, and if they don't, then they lose possession. So when you hear one of us say, well, they got to get it into the 30 box, that means that it's a time that the ref is keeping track of, that they have to get in there and get a touch. And then from there, it's you know, take your time and do whatever you need to do to set up the play. Over to Justice Marin, low shot. Oh, it's blocked in front. Yeah.
Good look, good pass by Nate Lee to find him open.
Nick Gerleski was first one to the ball as it went out of bounds after the shot, so Meadville gains possession.
Nice look.
Another inside pass.
Okay, Blyler beats him to the spot, so Meadville maintains.
I think get Spencer Ash, number 15, in there. He's been, well, I'll tell you what, he's really come a long way this year. They put him in the rough spot to be, and that's where you usually get your head taken off. But he's always been there, stand up to take that pass right in front of the goal, and he's put a lot of them in this year.
Yeah, and you got to watch passing in like that because, I mean, he had him, and it was a nice pass, but there's two players around, so that could have easily went too.
Yeah, a little congested.
Yep.
But he's done a fabulous job standing in there this year. You know, he's not the tallest kid, not the biggest kid.
Oh.
Cole had a look. Cole had a look there, wasn't sure.
All right, get that ball around quickly. Oh, that was a nice
blocked out front. Good play by Prep defense.
Yeah, that was a nice try to get the ball around by Nate Lee.
Prep works their breakout, coming down on a fast break. Nope, blew the pass. Player wasn't there.
That's going to be Meadville's ball.
Yep, threw it out.
Now the lines here for the men's is different than the girls. The girls are actually goal line to goal line, but and plus the length is shorter, or the width is shorter also. It's right where the pylons are, the orange pylons.
Goalie Jordan McCurdy makes a great pass up to Nick Gerleski. Nick gets in there. He's getting set up. Looks like he's taking it all the way. Oh, goalie stands tall.
Yep, he had a guy open on the left side.
Yeah, Justice Marin standing there. He was ready for it if any pass come across.
3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. That's going to be Meadville's ball.
Yep.
Good defense by Sam Cornell.
Still Meadville 1, Prep 0.
All right, Cole Jordan, get them wheels a-rolling. This kid's built like a brick house too, Doug. I mean,
yes, he is.
Nice.
He's as solid as they come. Oh, goalie made a nice play stopping that pass across over to Justice Marin. Bit of a scrum in there. Everybody's battling for it.
Oh, there's a flag. That's to the helmet. We're going to be a man down. That was on Vinny Ranella. Hurry up, gain possession.
Prep's got some guys open. Shot, went wide. There'll be a penalty, and it'll be Prep's ball. 1 minute slash on Vinny Ranella, number 12. Yeah, and that's the hard thing about this. These kids get really excited. You know, you're trying to get the ball away from your opponent, and you're swinging and swinging your stick. And every once in a while, you miss your opponent's stick and you catch their head, and it's an automatic penalty. Ref sees it, you're going to go have a seat. So Meadville's playing a man down. You'll notice they got a box formation with one in the center, and that's how they try to defend for that man disadvantage.
And Prep's very good when they're a man up. Just their the movement they create with the ball and the personnel.
Yep, now they'll get this kid that runs behind the back of the net. And they'll have another guy that slides out front.
They'll go one more time around.
Yep, they'll have a guy slide opposite.
Here it goes. Oh, come on, Sam.
Got to pressure him. There you go. Meadville gains possession for the breakout. Up to Brody Gump. Nice catch, Brody.
Brody Gump is a beast.
Yes, he is. Well, Prep blocked the pass, but it's still Meadville's possession. Brody was accepted to Mercyhurst this year. So
yep, signed just, last week?
Yep, he'll be playing at Mercyhurst, which is a phenomenal school for lacrosse.
Kind of wish Gump would have told us. We probably could have done something maybe and go up there and just, did something. So I'm happy for him and his dad, Craig.
Cole Jordan has possession of it, top of the 35.
We're even up now.
Yep.
Way to kill the penalty. It was good defense on that one to get the ball back.
Now, as you guys watch this on TV, what they're doing is basically trying to get it set up in a play. They'll pass it around the horn or pass it around, whatever you want to call it. And after one or two times around, then they'll call a play and do their thing. See there, Cole tried to do a look, try to get in.
Good job bouncing it back out. Be careful. Oh.
Nice save by the goalie.
Warding. Another warding call. It was good effort by Isaac Chapman on that one.
Yeah, Isaac, number 2, he had it, was taking it in, tried to get that shot off, but funny thing when you get that close.
Meadville's ball again. Yep. All right, I like this,
Well, what it is we're pressuring Prep, or Meadville's pressuring Prep.
They're not used to it.
And they just don't know how to handle that.
All right, here goes Cole Jordan.
Cole's going to take it down, set it up, get in their box formation. He'll challenge a guy to see if he's got an opening. If it doesn't look like there's anything come out of it,
see how they always come up to pressure the ball. Prep does.
Yep. Prep's done that for as long as I've watched them play lacrosse. And, that was one thing. And Prep's got a very young team this year. Nice shot by Timmy Plyler.
Almost took out Justice.
Yeah.
Again, remember it happened a couple games ago.
Yeah,
put him right down on the ground.
It hit Justice over there waiting to. Justice plays X, which is usually behind the net to catch any balls that go long or whatever. He's also in the firing zone. He's usually not expecting a shot to come right at him, but when he does, he does.
That's a warning call. You can't do it.
No goal. No goal.
Warning.
He stuck his arm down to try and
do that.
Trying to protect the ball. Beautiful shot, though. I mean, goal went in, but the ref calls it off because as Nick was coming around for the shot, if he takes his free hand down that's not on the stick to try to hold off the opponent or their stick, then the ref calls that a warding penalty.
Yep. So now he's going to be out, was it a minute?
Yes, it's a minute for a warding. And as we've seen in the past, Meadville cannot afford to play a man down. It's just
no goal.
Not a game you can play shorthanded very easily. So no goal. Prep will gain possession of the ball at the 50-yard line, and they'll go in from there. 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
So they're going to hold the ball for that amount before they.
I would think if they know what they're doing, if they're smart about it, yeah, they'll hold the ball.
Excuse me, viewers.
Well, something happened here, and I'm not sure what it was, but now Meadville has possession.
Get that shot off. Oh.
Stripping the ball, 10 seconds.
Keep the ball. Good job,
Nate Lee picked up the ground ball. He's got hold of it. Oh, dropped it again. 2 seconds. Oh, Prep drops it. So, great first quarter.
Yep, Meadville up 1-0 at the end of the first, but good stuff. But we're going to cut to a break right at the moment. We'll be right back. Start of the second period, Meadville up 1-0. Isaac Chapman for Meadville on face-off. We're a man down.
Isaac wins a face-off.
Oh, went right by it. Get that possession.
No possession, so the attackman cannot come out of the 30 box until someone's gained possession. Fast play, good move by.
Good defense by Sam Cornell. I tell you what, he's really come on a lot ever since he, started lifting and everything. I mean, I got to give, kudos to that kid because he's really put in the work in the off season.
Yep. Prep goal.
Number 10, was that Stark?
Yes, it was. John Paul Stark.
Yep. He's basically their offense. That kid is very, very good.
Yeah, he come around from behind the net and just nobody could get on him quick enough.
So it's 1-1. So now they're going to be even up. That penalty, those penalties will kill you. Like you said, Meadville can't, you can't sit there and get the penalties because Prep will make you pay.
Yeah,
and they did the last game
right.
we played against them.
In a D10 championship game, you're going to lose the game if you take penalties all night long. So
they got to be smart. Yep. It was a good face-off by Ranella. Just went to the wrong guy.
Yeah, didn't have anybody back.
Oh, good defense.
Brody. Not sure. Oh, it was timeout. That was trying to figure out if it was going to be a penalty there, but it was actually a timeout.
Kind of sounded kind of late, but
yeah,
maybe it's. So it's timeouts left 2 apiece left in this half. So we're all even up now.
Yep, Prep's ball after the timeout.
You can't let him get behind you.
No, he got around Cole Jordan on that one, went in for the goal.
Yep, 2-1 with 10:57 left. They scored 2 quick goals here in the second quarter.
I believe they said that was number 6 for Prep. Jared Hedit, I believe, or not sure how to pronounce that last name. Height, something like that.
Yeah, hide it.
H-E-I-D-T.
Usually I get it off when they do the announce it, but this guy's like hard to hear.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Good turnout for the lacrosse game.
Vinny won the face-off.
A little fasty.
Yeah,
he looks like a little Energizer bunny out there. I mean,
Vinny Ranella is, or Vincent Ranella, as they say, is extremely fast. In the off season from lacrosse, he's a wrestler, and wrestlers have a unique advantage at face-offs because of the actual wrestling they do when they're doing the face-off. So.
Oh, you got to shoot that. Oh.
A little wide. Left-hand shot. Nick's usually a right-handy and shot that a little wide.
Yeah, I think he still had enough room to go in on, but just shot a little too quick. So hopefully Meadville can get in here and tie it up real quick.
Over to Nick Gerleski. The rest of the team's moving. Over to Cole Jordan. Shot went wide. Andrew Derlink's back to get possession. Closest to the ball on the shot. Over to Justice Marin. Back to Cole Jordan. Over to Timmy Plyler.
Yeah, I'm not used to Prep having a guy in the middle on defense.
Right. Over to Nate Lee. A little tight, but
Nate should have taken that shot.
He sure should have.
Yes, he should have.
Nick was at way too sharp of an angle. Nick was, he actually would have been really nice to see him pass that back to Nate Lee and Nate sink that one, but Nate's more of a assist kind of guy. He's a passer before he'll shoot.
That's the same way with Derlink and Marin.
Justice Marin, yeah.
Those 3 are like that.
Yep. That's back to Justice. He took a look, see if it was worth a shot. He's trying to penetrate. Oh, he got shoved in. Run around front of the net there. You're going to get hit all 3 ways.
Yeah, I don't think he should have taken that one, but.
Oh, he picked it up. It rolled back out on him.
Yeah, he tried to run before he had it.
Yep. Out of bounds. Prep's ball. Doing some substitutions as Prep's got possession. Flag down on the field. 1-2.
Wonder what that's all about.
I don't know. I'm guessing that Meadville's offsides. Or too many. Well, no. Yeah, too many men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Too many men on the field for Meadville. That's what the flag's down for.
That's going to be, what, 30 seconds?
Looked like it went in, was on the outside. They call them mom goals. You know, they shoot and they see the net move and all moms scream and they think it went in.
Wow, I hate to say it. I've done that.
You know, I actually was watching the Penn and Yale game this past Sunday, and the announcer on that actually, he got all up and happy and was a goal, and he goes, oh, it was a mom goal. So they were making fun of him for that there on TV.
Yeah,
national TV. It was kind of fun.
Chapman will serve the penalty. Hopefully they don't score on this, because then you're down 2 goals.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened on the substitution there, but Chapman should have never run out on the field. Everybody's anxious. That's a bad pass. Prep.
Oh, they should have pressured that a little bit, but.
Well, we're a man down, so you don't want to run out on that. Is my guess. That's why nobody pressured him.
Another goal.
Actually, a really nice shot. Number 16, Austin Faulkner.
And we just came, you know, we were even up. He was, player was just coming on.
Yeah. Well, Meadville's got to get their game together on the sideline there. You cannot afford to get a penalty for something stupid like too many men on the field. You just got to.
Yeah, that's a mental mistake. And Prep will make you pay.
Yes, they will. Just like they did.
I mean, this is the first time that Meadville Lacrosse has been in the District 10 title game, so little nerves, I know. So hopefully they can regroup, because they're down by 2 goals with 7:37 left, but it's way early. I mean, no lead is safe in lacrosse, because it could go so quick. Nice face-off win by Isaac Chapman.
Brody Gump picks up the ball, comes in, passes it around, substitutes back on defense.
Wait until you get somebody out there.
Another substitution. Scrum down there in the end line. Nate Lee gets it up, Cole Jordan. Cole sends it over to Isaac. Isaac's trying to penetrate, pass it out to Nick Gerleski. Nick
nice
shoots,
shot,
scores.
Nick. Good way, good job.
Nice pass. And, you know, we've talked all season how when Meadville passes the ball around and they move it fast, they always score.
And it created possibility for Nick Gerleski on the far right, and he was one-on-one. He made the guy move, and guess what? Caught him off balance, shot, scored. Those are easy goals. Yep. But when you try to shoot 15 to 20 yards out, guess what happens?
You either miss or you hit a guy or something. Yeah. But, you know, we've watched this team play all year long, and when they move the ball around, they score. They do a very good job at moving that ball around.
Yes, they did. I mean, with Gerleski one-on-one, he won the battle, so take the shot. But, you know, a lot of times you see kids that try to take it in. They beat the first guy, but a defensive guy comes over, and then they lose the ball, and the other team goes down and has possession of the ball then.
Yeah, yeah. When the D slides over and you're not ready for him to come at you, that's usually like an eye-opener.
Yep.
6:35 left in the second half. Prep 3, Meadville 2. Prep has possession.
You got a long stick midi out there right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice pass by him.
Timmy
Good
Plyler.
defense by Plyler. What more can you ask for?
It was a race for substitution. Vinny Ranella runs off, get the defensive substitution in. Cole Jordan comes in, play some defensive midi there.
Yep. DeMason on number 6.
Yeah. DeMason's a long pole LSM, which is a long stick midi.
Yep.
He does a lot of substitutions in and out of the game.
We got 4 seniors out there right now on defense.
Yep.
Nice slide. Good job by DeMason. See, that's what I worry about right there, because Prep moves the ball very well, and their guys get in there. Good job by Brody Bushaw.
Brody picks a loose ball up in front of the net. He's looking for somebody to get it to. Too much pressure, couldn't hold on. Another scrum.
See, now look what happens when you take it 1-on-4.
Yep,
You lose the ball.
Brody Gump's got the ball. Hopefully he'll take it down, settle it down a little bit, make some substitutions, get the play set up. Meadville has possession. Nick Gerleski comes on. A little bit of a bad pass.
Geez.
Oh, we can't have loss of possessions like that.
Nope, and then it goes right back to Prep.
Got a little bit lackadaisical on that pass there. It might have been a low pass, a lower pass, but.
Timeout. See, Prep's good with that. They call timeouts a lot.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break. And we're back after the Cathedral Prep timeout, 3-2 with 4:49 left in the second quarter. Hopefully Meadville can, you know, get some good defense and pressure to cause a turnover or a bad pass, and then go down and, you know, maintain possession of the ball, because you don't want Cathedral Prep to have a lot of confidence going into the second half.
Right, yeah. Got Ethan Hamill out there. He's another LSM playing defense on this play here.
Nice defense, good block by, it should be White. Oh, they're going to give it to them even though it was blocked. Oh, no.
I think it went off of Brody Bouchard.
Nice save by
Jordan McCurdy. Yeah.
Good job by Brody Bouchard, or Brody Gump, to get it back.
Doing our fast break.
Now there goes Spencer Ash.
Spencer will get a touch in the 30 box, turn it around, and
good idea.
Get it set up.
Get it set up.
Wait for the substitutions to come on.
Oh, sometimes that's a long, bad pass right there.
Yeah. We got to get Nick on the field a little quicker than that. Making those.
Come on, bounce it out, push it out.
Going to get called for a warning again. That's the second or third one.
Right, and you can't keep doing that. Just pass the ball around. The longer you keep a hold of it,
Well, Meadville's got another penalty, slashing, I think, on number 36, Andrew Durlink. I believe as Andrew was trying to run up to knock the ball loose, he come around and slashed him. So
usually it's this ref down here on the 50 close to us that's, you know, but now, see, that's another penalty that we could have done without. I mean, you're going to dig yourself a hole. You got to keep, they changed the rule and they should know, because I know Marin had 2 penalties against Fairview that were really horrible with the stick and everything, and that was the one down here, but you can't hold on to you have to have possession.
Yep.
2 hands on the stick when you're swinging it. You can't use 1 anymore.
Yeah, and you know, it's a shame because Meadville's got the talent when they've got a full field of players, but when we're shorthanded, it is so tough.
Right, and it makes it hard on everybody when you're shorthanded. You know, that extra guy being out there. So hopefully they could get something here. Yep, see, they keep coming back like that. Good job by Cornell. Keep moving. He's going to pass it back out.
Prep's
Nice
gonna have
play.
somebody cut around. Brody Gump picked that ball up. Whoops, lost it again. No. There he goes, Brody is a bulldog in there. He is a tough kid.
Settle down.
Timeout Meadville.
Timeout Meadville, good job. Now keep possession of the ball until Durlink can come out. So these kids got to know. I mean, there was only 1 penalty on Prep, and I think we've had 3 or 4 of them so far. But we've only given up 1 goal,
right?
Which is a good thing.
I'm biased when it comes to Meadville. It is. It's not showing the kids who sportsmanship. That's just my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. So.
You know, in just about every sport, Prep is always the team to beat, but Prep also has, you know, a way of getting students to their school, and they've got the best of the best, and it's always fun to beat
Even
Prep.
up now. Isaac Chapman comes in.
Yep. So Meadville held the ball there in control and waited till the penalty was up, which was a very smart thing to do. And you know, that's lacrosse IQ that these kids start to learn after years of playing, instead of just going in and ripping a shot while there's a guy still in the penalty box.
Oh, Plyler, bad pass. Come on. Good job by Cole Jordan to get up there.
Yep, Tim got a little pressure there, and he thought Cole was probably, I think, a little closer than he was.
Yep.
But a lot of these kids, these Meadville kids, this is the first time ever getting this far.
You guys got to pass it around. Come on.
Yep, got to make that pass.
Yes, if the dodge don't work the first time, pass it around, bounce it out. Now, if this leads to a goal, thank goodness so far. Oh, that hit the post. That was a nice effort.
Backhand shot.
Man, Meadville
right
dodged
over
the
his
break.
shoulder.
Meadville dodged the break on that one.
A little bit high on that pass. Prep picks up the ball for a fast break back down the field. Long stick.
Oh, that's off. Okay.
Shot went wide.
See, that's
Meadville can't let that happen. They got to get their composure back and get this going again.
They need to pass the ball around the net instead of up top all the time, because it shortens the field for the defense to go down.
Yep.
And now Prep has possession of the ball.
Prep making a substitution. Get their guys set up. Get their play set up.
Watch that cutter coming around. Here he comes.
He got around the guy. He made a bad pass.
Good job by Brody Gump.
Cole Jordan has to stand into that guy a little bit better.
Yep.
Austin Faulkner, their number 16, when he's coming around, Cole's just got to stand him up. He's got the strength for it. He can't let him beat him. So I think Austin got their last goal that way.
Good job passing him off. Good job by Chapman and Jordan.
Pressure.
Good job by Chapman to push him out. Hopefully Meadville can get the possession.
Alec DeMason stepped
bounds.
out of bounds. Yep. Picked up the loose ball, stepped out of bounds, and now it's Prep's ball again.
Yep.
30 seconds left for halftime. Prep 3, Meadville 2.
Hold him without a score. That'd be great. Here he comes. Now watch this guy behind the net. Here he comes up.
He's moving, and there's going to have guys slide back around if he gets free.
Good job by, who's that, number 20?
Alec DeMason.
20.
Oh, 22 for Meadville. I see.
No, that is DeMason. Okay, I thought it was 20. I'm sorry.
Yep, 22
Good
for
job
Meadville.
by Brody Gump. 4 seconds. 3. All right, okay. We're going to go into half. That's the end of the second quarter. Prep 3, your Meadville Bulldogs 2. We'll be back. Hey, welcome back. The start of the third quarter. Ed Marin and Doug Handaway here. Meadville down by 1. Let's see if Meadville can get it tied up here. Good face-off win by
Isaac
Brody
Chapman.
Gump. Yeah, Brody Gump just overran that one a little bit. Good job by Isaac Chapman there.
Timmy Plyler picks up loose ball.
Good job.
Well, picks it up again, loses it. No one's gained true possession.
Good job by Nate Lee to get over there. Nice pass back to Plyler.
Timmy got it stripped again.
Oh, and then Marin runs it.
And Timmy picks it up one more time. I think Timmy's dropped it and picked it up 4 times in that play. That initial sequence of getting it down the other end. Justice Marin over to Nick Gerleski. Nick's calling a play.
Nice move.
Andrew turning. Nick takes a shot.
Not
a little
a good
too far
shot.
out.
Yep.
Yeah, a little too far out.
Not on that angle.
Prep turns it around, comes back down, sets it up, does their substitutions. They'll delay until they get the guys.
See, now
on.
that's hustle right there by Cole Jordan.
Yeah,
getting
off for that substitution. Yep.
Ethan Hamill, good job coming in.
What they did there was Meadville takes a short stick midi off the field to put a long stick defenseman on the field.
It's harder for the offensive guys to get around the long stick than it is a short stick.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's thought put into why and who you substitute onto a field, and certain situations.
So you enjoying your time not coaching this year? I mean, so you can sit back and watch Hunter?
Yeah, you know, it's been kind of nice to. I coached last year and have watched my oldest son Chase play for 5 years, I think it was. He was one of the originals there, and that's kind of how I learned my lacrosse wings. And
I tell you what, Gerleski's doing a good job telling Plyler to stay over there so he can take the ball carrier. You know, is it ball carrier or ball handler?
Either. You can call it whatever you want. Call the guy with the ball. It doesn't matter.
Yep. I would like to hear more of the defense or offense saying ball, ball, ball. Oh, Stark, this kid's really
He's fast.
good.
Yep, he's fast. He's got the moves.
Look at McCurdy running. Should be Meadville's ball. Good job by McCurdy getting out there. So Meadville gets possession of the ball now. What hustle by the goalie.
Yep. They take a shot on McCurdy, and he goes past him, and he runs out. And again, it's the first one to the closest to the ball on a shot. So he hustles back.
Oh, a little bit behind. Bad pass. There you go, ball.
Cole Jordan takes it in. Over to Nate Lee. Quick passing. Justice Marin just a little wide. Nice shot, though. Beautiful passing there.
Yes, nice passing right there from Jordan to Nate Lee to Marin.
And you know that's been Meadville's thing all year. When they make beautiful goals, it's because they've had beautiful passing all the way coming down and around.
Yep. This is Meadville's chance to tie it up.
Vinny Rinella out the top.
Good idea to go back to Jordan. Now see Jordan. Look at that gap right there. And I know Jordan's fast enough to beat that guy and come in. Oh. Good thing.
Justice Marin was looking to make the pass before he caught the ball. That happens a lot with a lot of kids. You know,
yeah.
You're thinking ahead, and you don't watch that ball go into the stick.
Go.
There you go.
Oh, nice
shot.
save.
Beautiful shot. Nick Gerleski puts a hip into the guy. He's got to watch that. Man down.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Not sure why that possession changed hands. Oh, you know what it might have been? It was the time to get it into the 30 box, I think. I don't think they got it into the 30 box in time.
Nice job by Jordan.
Nice pickup, Spencer, Ash.
All right, Spence. Spence has some wheels now.
Yep. Wide open. Oh, bad pass. Forced that pass, and it just didn't go. And you know it's kind of been what's happening with Meadville all night long. Is that they're forcing passes and we're losing possession.
Yeah, I think the ref missed a call on that. It looked like a push from a prep player.
Yep.
Good job by Cole Jordan. Meadville's ball. Tell you what, this kid never gives up.
No, he does not.
Ooh, that was almost bad.
Yeah, I don't think Isaac Chapman was ready for that one.
Maybe they haven't started it yet. Okay, here
That's
we go.
my guess. Yeah, they didn't blow the whistle.
That's good.
To start to play.
That's good.
Every once in a while, on occasion,
Right,
the kids will start off before the ref blows the whistle, and
Yep.
I think that's the situation there. Gerleski's got it. Andrew in behind the net. Andrew Durlink coming around. Andrew's been real good this season when he runs around from behind the net. He's got this unique jump shot that he does.
There you go, Cole. Yes!
Oh,
Hey, Cole Jordan with the second goal.
Cole ties
there
it up.
we go.
3-3.
Tell you what, this kid's really good, man. He can shoot both hands. And you know what? Nick Gerleski's come a long way, too, with his left hand. He's not as powerful as Cole, but Cole really worked on it after his 10th grade year, because last year he came in, and he was just phenomenal. I memean, hopefully, with it tied up, 7 minutes and 8 seconds left, 3-3, tell you what, this is a different game.
Yep. And, you know, Cole Jordan's, he's got a nickname once in a while. They call him Dozer or something like that.
Dozer.
And, yeah, you know, and when he's not in school and not playing lacrosse, he's helping his dad with their construction business. But he's earned that name for two reasons. One, because he knows the construction aspect of it, of heavy equipment. But that kid is a bulldozer. When he gets that ball, he'll run through anything.
Good job by Isaac Chapman.
Brody Gump picks up the ground ball. Takes it in, gets it in the 30 box. Back to Timmy Plyler. Timmy's waiting for the substitutions come on, get the play set up. Nick Gerleski's calling a play. Timmy's going to come back.
Oh,
pass over across the middle to Andrew.
All right, nice play, yeah. Andrew Durling.
Andrew
makes it 4-3.
Andrew picks up the loose ball in front of the net and dumps it in. Beautiful spot to be in.
And with that bounce like that, that really helped out Andrew Durling because the goalie was down a little bit. I do believe if you look at the replay, he just went top corner left.
Yes, he did.
We were talking about it just at halftime when they were warming up. That's his weakness right there because that Prep goalie is very, very sound.
Yeah, yes he is.
He might look a little chunky, but he's quick.
Yeah, and he's shaking his head, doesn't know how that went past. But you know, the other thing is that goalie's a right-handed goalie, so over his top left shoulder is his weak side. You got to be able to get that big goalie stick swung over your face quick enough to try and stop a shot there.
Yep.
Meadville 4, Prep 3, 6:25 into the third quarter. Meadville wins the face-off.
Spencer Ash with the ball now.
Picking up possession. Let's hope this is the push that Meadville needs to get them rolling here, because when they get going, they usually do pretty decent. Get that boost of confidence. Andrew Durling around the net.
Pass the ball.
Couple dodges, couple spins.
Pass the ball.
There's that jump shot that he does.
That was too far out.
Yep,
15
exactly.
yards. Pass the ball. Good job by Gerleski. Oh.
Lost the stick.
Good job by
picks it
Brody
up.
Gump.
Yep. Brody's been really good at ground balls this year.
Nice
over
pass
Spencer
on a run.
Ash.
Watch out, Spence.
You better watch behind him. You got to have eyes in the back of your
now,
head.
see, that should have been a slash right there because I knew they called our guys on it a lot of time.
Yeah, well, like I said, you know, we always have to beat the refs as well. So I think this is another one of those games that we got to be better than the other team and the refs. Stay out of the penalty box and keep your head and keep on going. Back to Cole Jordan. Cole over to Nick Gerleski. Nick's got the ball. He'll make a play. Try to do a dodge. Run in, look for the open guy. No one there. Nate Lee picks it up. Back to Justice Marin. Justice, low shot.
Yeah!
Score!
Good job. Nice pass from Nate Lee. What a goal. And there we go. I'm sorry.
Justin takes that wrist shot.
Justice did too, didn't he?
He takes that wrist shot from 2 feet down.
5-3 now. Meadville on top. Woo! What a game. Sorry, guys, for getting excited, but, you know, I mean, Doug and I love this Meadville team, man. I mean, woo!
It's exciting.
And that was a hard angle, too. And where did he go? He went low.
Yes, he did. Yep. Yeah, he actually caught that ball up about his shoulder height, brought it down to about his ankle, and ripped it from there. So, and that's a hard shot for a goalie to comprehend where it's coming from, too.
Yep. I tell you what, I'm more excited on every single goal today than I have been all year.
Yeah, it's a championship game, man. This is
good job by Brody Gump again.
Brody comes in, picks up the loose ball. Over to Justice. Justice!
Yeah, there you go. That would have started if it wasn't for Brody Gump. I tell you what, this kid makes a lot of plays, and he's very unselfish, and he prides himself on defense.
He's got tremendous hand-eye coordination. He can pick up a bouncing ball off that turf like nobody else.
Yes. I tell you, we're going to take a little break here. I got to calm down, so I hope I didn't hurt anybody's ears, especially yours, Doug.
Well, Meadville 6, Prep 3. We got 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
We'll be right back. Hey, and we're back here with 4:50 left in the third quarter. 6-3, your Meadville Bulldogs. Now false start by Isaac Chapman, so Prep will keep the ball. But no, I mean, Meadville, this game is not over whatsoever. I know the momentum's on Meadville right now, and there's a fly, but that looked like that was kind of
it looked like he tripped over his own feet.
Yes, it did. But like we were talking, Doug, we went down to Butler. Meadville's up 6-2 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Butler comes back and scores 5 unanswered goals to win it with 17 seconds left.
Yep, this is a game that you cannot give up. Doesn't matter. Goals come quick and they come fast.
Yep, good defense by Jordan. and you got Brody Gump up there. But that last goal, if it wasn't for Brody Gump, man, I'm telling you what.
Bad pass. Good thing, because they had momentum there.
Yeah, but then we're going to be a man down, and that could cut the gap down to like, 6-4. But I'm telling you,
Brody
man,
Gump's keeping the pressure on, not letting them set up.
Yeah, Meadville's just got to touch the ball.
He's going to run them the whole way
Good
around.
job by Brody Gump.
Nice pass.
Now
Nice forced error. I don't know what the call was. Timeout. Timeout. No,
tripping.
Isaac Chapman.
That's his second penalty of the game. I just don't see how that was. Maybe his stick got caught in between his legs, but I didn't see it.
Oh, I see. They've been playing the entire time when the flag went up. That's right.
Because we didn't.
That's right.
Remember, because we
never gained possession.
Yes, you got it.
Geez, I missed it. I thought we'd been playing a man down for that last 30 seconds.
No. Now we're the man down, and it's only for 30 seconds, which is a good thing. But Meadville just got to watch that guy in the back, because he's going to.
Yep, they're going to have a guy slide. Yep.
Yeah, good defense by Brody Bouchard to force that ball.
Number 35 on prep tried to take a shot, but it was 15 feet in front of the goalie and bounced way wide.
Right, and it was the Brody Bouchard coming up in front because he didn't know when to.
Yeah, he pressured him and took his line out of the way. There was nowhere to shoot.
Doug, I really appreciate you coming up and doing these two games with me today, man. I was hoping Chartrelli would do it. Oh, and that goes off of Brody's head.
Blocks that shot, takes one for the team there. In the regular season, Brody Bouchard, he blocked a shot, and that's what put him out for.
Yeah, not in the right spot for a guy.
No,
that was against Prep, and then it comes back the next game. He tries to go up there, and he gets the stick in the same spot against McDowell, and then he's been out. But we're glad to have him because his leadership, and he's very good at defense, is really helping us out. Oh, and they tried to do that little pass, and look what happened.
Yep. Yeah, they tried to.
Now, is it 30 seconds or a minute for tripping?
I think it's a minute, unless something's changed, but.
Getting that window.
They need to get some pressure
now,
on these
even
guys.
Even up. Oh, you got to watch that guy coming in. Now it's 6-4. Cut the lead down to 2.
Just as the man was coming back on the field for a man down, and they make a beautiful pass. Prep does in front. Like you just said, Ed, I think 6-4 Meadville. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game.
Now Meadville's got to answer with another goal or two just to keep them, off balance. So, I mean, so far it's been a clean game, and the rest I think have been doing actually a good job.
Yeah.
Except for that one call, which I didn't think. Good face-off went by. Hopefully Cole Jordan gets it. Yep.
Gerleski did the face-off. Cole Jordan takes in. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, got the shot blocked. Didn't get it off.
Good job by them. I mean, Marin coming up and forcing it out there. Now it's going to be their ball.
Prep's ball. It's out of bounds. Over to Prep's goalie.
Oh, Nate was right there, too. No penalties. Good job, Marin. Nobody came up to help.
Nobody, none of the midfielders were there to pick up on that loose ball. Justice Marin stripped him of it.
He's holding his stick. How come there's no penalty going on? Holding Plyler's stick. Got to be careful. Good thing there was no call on that. It looked like maybe a helmet on Cornell.
Yeah, Sam was really giving him the tomahawks there.
Warning, Meadville's ball. Brody Gump's going to bring the ball up. Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, Sam Cornell was really giving him the tomahawks there, and that's where you got to watch because you.
Oh, nice catch by Jordan.
Wow, snagged that one hand out in the midair there. Cole's got a wide open shot. He scores.
All right, Cole Jordan. That was he beat his guy wide open. Good shot.
And that started one-handed catch at the midfield.
Yes.
He took it in there. He did about 3 dodges on the way in. He put his head down and he just kept on going.
I'm telling you, 7-4 now. All right, and we're still going with 1:36 left. We got to keep the pressure on these guys because I'm telling you, Prep will not give up.
No,
and it would be nice for Meadville Lacrosse in 7 years to have their first District 10 title, to match all the other Meadville teams that have done it. And 2 years ago, Meadville football finally won their first one with Journey Brown, and then they went on to win another one. Or no, they didn't. They lost, but still, they did it. They did it together, and this is what this team needs to do. Now, you got to keep your composure. Don't make stupid penalties. or any mental mistakes.
Isaac
Good,
Chapman,
good win by Isaac Chapman.
He won the face-off, but didn't know where the ball went. Brody Gump's in there. Brody picks up the loose ball.
Boy, Brody is a beast. I can't wait to watch him at Mercyhurst. I'm going to go up there and watch him.
Yeah.
Good pass
Brody
to Spencer.
Spencer Ash.
Spencer's got it over to Durling.
Andrew Durling
nice
puts
pass.
another one in.
That's another one. Now they're up by 4. What a pass from Spencer Ash to Andrew Durling. That's Andrew Durling's second goal.
And that's the way, the Meadville team this year, the way they make their passes around, the kids have finally learned to catch. They've finally learned to pass. It was painful to watch the teams 5-6 years ago. A kid would make a pass, they couldn't catch the ball. So you could never set anything up. But this year's team, the chemistry these kids have, they're looking for their teammate, they're making passes, they're catching it, and they're scoring. And we've had so many goals this year with beautiful passes, and it's just so exciting to see that.
Right.
Meadville wins another face-off. Brody Gump picks up the ball. Loose ball on the ground.
Man, I'm telling you what, he's
on fire tonight.
Go, Gillespie.
Over to Nick Gillespie. Nick's going to get a touch.
Nice.
Hopefully he'll settle it down here.
Yes,
settle it
good
down.
choice.
Get your substitutions in. How nice would it be to finally beat Prep on their home field during a championship game? And I think this Meadville team has earned
almost took Justice's head off. Wow.
Nick Gillespie takes a high shot there, goes wide, and fortunately Justice was there for the, to be closest to the ball on the shot being out. But that's a scary place to be in when you're not ready for a shot to come in and you're not wearing the goalie gear. Which, if you look at a goalie, they have very little on, and these balls hurt like crazy.
Go, Nate Lee.
Nate Lee takes it in. Rips the shot. Oh, Andrew.
It's still Meadville's ball.
Still Meadville's ball. Was a shot. Yep. Andrew, long pass over to Nick Gillespie.
Nick Gillespie with the goal.
Nick, high over the goalie's shoulder.
All right, 9-4. Meadville's just, see when the passing goes, this team goes.
Yep. I think who was that pass from behind the net? Was it Justice, or was it?
No, that was Andrew Durling.
Andrew made the pass from behind the net, so he got the assist on that. Man, that was a nice look there. Nick Gillespie just come down, did a little deke on the goalie, and dumped it in. 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Like you said, Ed, Meadville 9, Prep 4.
Whew. This is getting exciting.
Exciting game. Glad this is going to be on TV.
I'm glad I'm not calling another team that is in the Armstrong network. So now I could actually be nice face-off win by
Isaac picks the ball.
By Isaac. See, I'm telling you what.
This is where Prep's going to start getting
Meadville's ball. Chippy. Look, and this ref is doing a good job right now.
Oh.
Now, Sportsman. That's number 2. I'm going to call him out. Who's number 2? Norfolk. Go sit
number 2 is Jake Conrad.
Jake Conrad?
Jake Conrad, number 2.
Go sit on the bench for about a minute. Unsportsmanlike. Good call. He slammed the ball down. You can't do that. I'm just glad Prep doesn't get this, because I get to actually, root for a team that we're calling.
Yep.
Usually when Kevin does these, we always have like Butler, Boardman, We can really open this up now.
Now,
keep it.
Nick gets a touch, yep.
End of the third quarter, your Meadville Bulldogs 9, Cathedral Prep Ramblers 4. We'll be right back. Hey, and we're back here, start of the fourth quarter. Let's see what goes because, Meadville's falling apart a lot of the times in the fourth quarter and gave up some not so good thing. Another goal by Justice. Oh, nice play. Let's get it fired. You can hear the Prep guys down there when I was hollering to the boys, telling them, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's a hat trick for Justice Mayer. Nice pass by Nick Gillespie. Makes it 10-5.
Yeah, when you see that shot Justice took there, another one from down below, just below his ankles.
We've been after him for 2 years now to start doing that. And it was a tough angle, but he got it.
Yeah, and there was very little room to get that in, and it went. So, and I can guarantee you right now, this Prep goalie is frustrated beyond anything, and he's just.
They just got to keep playing smart, Doug, because if they don't play smart, it can hurt them like in the Butler and McDowell game.
Yep.
Because we had them both beaten. McDowell, I'm telling you, McDowell's tough.
Yes, they are.
And so's Prep, but don't give up. Keep the foot on the pedal, keep going. Don't get in the granny lane. Stay in the fast lane, as Mike Lang would say, right?
Yes, sir. And you know,
good defense by Gump, that Meadville ball.
You know, if you're going to have a defensive player of this game, it's got to go to Brody Gump. He's really stepped up. You know, senior this year.
And you know, for the offense, I give it to the whole offense for creating opportunities for everyone so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very, very unselfish.
Good job by Justice. Oh, he just missed.
Tried to make that pass out front. Nice play, nice play.
Oh, Nick, don't lollygag it. Don't lollygag it. Got to get that ball out. Good job by Cornell. Uh-oh.
Fast pass over. Oh, and Brody Bouchard just leveled him.
That's going to be a 2-minute non-releasable. They can score as many times as they want now.
Yep, that hit is a, forget what they call it.
Not a good penalty to take.
Oh, it was unnecessary roughness. That's the penalty you get, is an unnecessary roughness for a hit like that. He just basically lowered his shoulder right into the kid's ribs, and you know, that's a terrible penalty to take right now. Meadville can't afford to be down for 2 minutes unreleasable is what they'll do there.
Oh, we're back here as Prep moves the ball around, but I do believe it's a 2-minute non-releasable, so we'll find out at 10:03 or 9:03.
Prep takes a shot.
Good job by Plyler. Now hold the ball.
Sam Cornell picks it up. Back to Jordan McCurdy, the goalie. Jordan makes a long pass. Brody Bouchard too far over his shoulders.
No, you don't want them to get the ball again.
Yeah. Work that hard to get it all the way down there and lose it, so.
Yeah, no, they should have just kept a hold of the ball.
A lot of times when you're down a man like that, you get excited and you want to get it out of your end. So that leads you to make a bad pass occasionally. Prep behind the net. Quick pass out front.
See, that's
over
one
top
goal.
shoulder.
No, he's still sitting there. He still has 1 minute and 8 seconds left before he's released. Now they can come back down and score again. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but just to let everybody know.
Well, we've seen this happen too many times. In too many games, you know, it's tough to make a stupid penalty like that.
Yeah, and what Meadville needs to do when they get it in their own zone is keep passing around, make smart passes, milk the clock, and then if you have an open shot, then take it.
Right. You know, Meadville gains possession of the ball. They need to run it down, get it in the 30 box, and then just stand there.
Yep.
Just stand there and wait.
This is far from over. I mean, still 10 minutes left in the game, 5-point game. Ooh. False start. Isaac Chapman will keep Meadville's ball. Now they need to hold it.
Yep,
hold it for that minute.
This is where we need to get it into that box and just stay
now
there.
This is where they pressure.
But Prep will double team the guy now because we're a man down. So what they say, timeout Meadville. Yep.
We're going to take a little break here. All right, we're back here. Brody Bouchard still has about 54 seconds left before he can be released, and that's going to be a real help. So if Meadville can hold the ball for that long, that really helps out their chances coming, because you don't want Prep to score another one and cut the lead down to 4.
Yep. Meadville needs to get it in the 30 box and just maintain possession to try and run that penalty out.
Right, you're already right. They're already double teaming them. So I mean, you know, these guys need to start moving because they're down by 1. There you go, Plyler. Use your speed.
Yep. Timmy takes it in, gets a touch. Now hopefully they're going to just keep chasing him. They'll chase him and run him down, and hopefully he makes a bad pass. Timmy's fast though.
Yep.
He'll run. He'll keep sneaking around there. He's doing exactly what he needs to do though, is just keep a hold of that ball and run it around.
Yeah, Timmy's fast, and he's got some good cardio in him.
He's got good stick skills where he can what they call it is a deke or fake you out. When you're running the ball, he'll pretend like he's going to pass, and then he'll keep control and hold the ball and turn back the other way. So he's doing a phenomenal job right now of killing this penalty off.
Yeah, we only got about 6 seconds left before Brody can come back in, I do believe.
Yep, over to Cole Jordan now. I'm assuming Timmy's tired from all that running he just did.
Wait, that's 2 minutes, 2, 4, 5.
Maybe he got a 3 minute. It's very possible. I've seen that in one other game that got a 3 minute unreleasable. Nick Orlesky's got a hold of it, and he's just gonna wait till somebody comes after him. He's got Timmy wide open if he needs a pass.
Good job. Now, see, Nate Lee's moving inside. Now he come across. Now they can back it back out.
Back to Timmy Plyler.
Yep. 8:30 left in this game right here. Now they're going to pressure him. Good swim move by Plyler.
Back to Justice Marin. Justice is going to do the same thing. They're going to keep pressuring and pressuring. Drop the ball. Nice pickup, Justice Marin.
You got to come after that ball a little bit.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a pressure. Nice ground ball pickup. Back
Good
to
job.
Timmy. Wow, that was behind the back.
No, you don't want to do that. No. Good job by Nate Lee.
Nate Lee. Yeah.
Oh man.
I think Nate took a couple tomahawks to the wrist there. He's sore.
Now we're even.
Yep, we're even up. Andrew Durling comes in.
Oh!
Side of the goal.
7:45 left in the game. 5-point Bulldog lead.
Andrew Durling comes in. I think he's trying for the hat trick. And
be smart. Be smart.
You know, Meadville did a wonderful job of killing off that penalty. They come in there.
Oh, they're going to call him. Oh, no. It's another penalty by Meadville.
Yep.
What the heck? I think it was in the helmet. Slash.
But anyhow, you know, Meadville did a fantastic job killing that penalty.
That was on Justice. See, you got to play smart. Let him just run across the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that penalty occurred or when it happened because, you know, Justice plays attack, so that was up.
It was up here close to the 50, but he used both sticks. I see, this is where I don't like putting it in the refs' hands. They've killed us against McDowell. They killed us against Fairview. They've killed us against Prep, and I'm sorry. But when we play any other team, they let them do it. I just don't understand.
Yeah, and that's the problem with it. A lot of it's an opinion. It's unfair. No,
that's Meadville ball. Good job.
Makes a bad pass.
And I'm sorry, that's my son sitting in the penalty box. You have to be smart about that, son. Good idea.
Yep.
What is that, a slash a minute?
Yes, it is.
Okay, not too
Ball's
bad.
Up to Jordan McCurdy, up to Sam Cornell. Sam's getting the break out, do the fast break.
Good idea. Give it to Plyler. Good job.
Got a touch into the 30 box, and now they're going to go into what we call yellow.
Hold. We're going to take a break real quick. Hey, we're back here with 6:47 left. Coach Craig Gump got an unsportsmanlike conduct.
And, you know, it all stemmed from the cheap shot that Prep took on Timmy Plyler there, as you've seen. And, you know, Timmy got hit right across the wrist, which should have been a slash. And Coach Gump didn't think, you know, too highly of that. You know, Prep keeps getting away with all this stuff, and they're calling Meadville for these
what have we been
slashes.
saying for a long time? You can't put it in the ref's hand. But yet, hey, you know, Coach Gump, I give you all accolades for that because you stuck up for your players. Yep. So, I mean, it is what it is, but it's only a 5-goal game with 6-something left. I mean, we've seen this in Butler again. I'm going to say it again. I mean, it could go either way. And, you know, Prep's up 2 men.
And now, yeah, Meadville's got 2 guys in the box. And it's going to be a hard one to fight off here.
Yep, you're absolutely right. You know, you got 2, 4, 5. Well, Prep's got one in there. They did call a slash or something. Prep's got a guy. It's 5-on-4. So Justice should be coming out pretty soon, I would assume. Because a slash is only a minute.
The hardest game in the world to win is the one you got to beat the team and the ref in.
Good job by, yes.
Shot went wide.
I tell you what, Ethan Hamill, excellent job sliding over to your left to get in the way. Watch out behind you.
Yep, they're starting already, guys.
Now it's even up.
Prep just scored.
Yep, scored. Well, guess what? I think Nate Lee gets to come in. Now it's even. Now it's 10-6, 4-goal game. We need to add a couple more goals.
Prep goal, John Paul Stark.
Yep, it's coming down to the wire. I don't know if my heart can take this.
6 minutes, 19 seconds left. 4-goal lead, but that's nothing in lacrosse. Absolutely nothing. We've got to get it in there, and we've got to maintain control.
Oh, no, we're still down a man. So I don't understand.
Well, so is Prep. Prep's got a guy in the box as well, so it's going to be even.
Oh, we're even.
Even, but two guys, one on each side in the box right now.
It's getting kind of chilly up here tonight.
Yeah.
We got Nick Graleski taking the face off. Hopefully he gets a good one. Brody Gump on the other side of him.
Ball's underneath. Nobody sees it. Nobody over there to grab it. Not quite sure.
Meadville's
yeah,
ball.
It should be.
Yep. Meadville's ball. Now just hold it. Make smart passes. No penalties. No mental mistakes.
Brody Gump's going to be bringing it back in.
If he can get a handle of it.
Yeah. Hopefully
he's been a force being that long stick middie today. I mean, I don't know how many times he kept the ball alive for us off of the face-off.
And he's doing just what he needs to do. Just taking his time, get it in. Oops,
Uh-oh.
Was stripped there. Got it hit on the back stick. Fast break, come down. Meadville recovers. Up. Yeah, he didn't even know it wasn't in a stick yet. Brody Bouchard picks up the loose ball, drops it again.
Oh, geez. Prep's ball.
Must have been a push loose ball is the only thing I could think.
Well, he went like this, whatever that is.
I think that's a push loose ball.
Nice save by McCurdy.
Jordan McCurdy, yep. Stood tall in front of that one.
All right, Brody Gump.
Jordan passes it up to Brody Gump, midfield. Brody passes across to Cole Jordan.
All right, hold the ball. Smart plays. Smart plays.
Get it in there. Cole takes a shot. A little bit. I think he got hit on the stick before he could make the good shot off.
Shouldn't have taken that shot. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. There's a penalty.
Another penalty for Meadville. I don't understand this.
I don't know if Andrew hit him or what, but this is hurting Meadville, man. This is going to be 3 goals on mistakes. Good save. A little wide, but still.
You know, I said at the start of the game, I'm going to say it again. The only way Meadville's going to lose this game is if we keep taking penalties like we are. And it's just they keep racking up, and it's going to get harder and harder. Andrew Durling got that penalty. I'm not sure what it was for. It might have been goalie interference because that was really the only area he was around. So, starting this, Prep's ball, they get possession. Prep's bringing it out, back behind the net. They're going to set a play up. Back behind the net. They're just going to do some quick passing around, get it set up. Pick up that.
Good. Woo! That went off the post.
Yep.
Off the top post.
Prep's ball.
Yep, you can see McCurdy slapping up there. Still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Come on, guys. 4-goal lead. Don't let them score. Get that ball back. Meadville's ball.
Bad pass.
Now,
ball went out.
Don't make unnecessary shots.
There we go. A little far on that pass. Pick it up.
No.
Can't make them forced passes. That's what's happening there. Is Prep's pressuring it and making Meadville to force a pass. I think these kids are getting really anxious here.
Yes, that was a very wasn't a good pass.
Nice stick check. Keep your head there, Nick Graleski.
Oh my gosh, another one? Are you kidding me? See, this is the thing. You can't do that. Just let them go, please. It's killed us in the past. This is 5 penalties already.
These refs are going to call anything and everything. If you bump, you touch, you do anything. It's going to be tough to come out of this if we don't stay out of the penalty box.
That's the second penalty on Bouchard. And you know what? It wasn't a bad hit. You can't blame him for playing aggressive, but these refs, I just don't understand.
You know, knowing this sport and seeing through all these years,
But after
that
this
check was a legal check in my mind. He had both hands tight to the stick.
Yes.
And he got him with both hands, and that's a legal check.
And the thing of it is since he had that first one, they're going to call it again on him. You got to let it go.
Yeah. And, you know, the refs can look at that and say, oh, it was a legal check, but they're going to justify it and say it was unnecessary roughness, and I'm pretty sure that's what that call was.
I think he's out. I don't know. He's going to the bench. He's out of the game. That's not good for her defense. I mean,
he might be hurting.
3 minutes and 41 seconds left, 10-6. Oh, guys, you guys are making this interesting, aren't you? At one point, it was 10-4. So they've held them for, you know, 9 minutes with only 2 goals, which is good. Oh, bad pass. Ooh, nice little play by.
Yeah, he was able to knock that back down.
Nice save by McCurdy.
McCurdy.
Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting a little antsy.
Well, hey, you got to look at it this way, Ed. They need 5 goals in 3 minutes, 21 seconds.
It's happened before.
I know. It's going to be tough, but another shot went wide. Jordan McCurdy steps up to make the save on it. Perhaps coming around. Still at a main advantage.
Good defense by Brody Gump. Way to force it. Come on, get possession of that ball.
Loose. They're in a scrum down there. Everybody's trying to get that ball picked up. Hopefully they don't change possession for a loose ball push.
Oh,
which that's what they did. Loose ball push.
No, the ball went out of bounds, and they said it was on them. Slide over. Good
nice
play,
Brody.
Oh,
Brody was right there. He blocked that shot.
Take it up, McCurdy. Take it up. There you go. Oh, no.
Sam Cornell. I thought he caught that.
Lollygag it. White ball. All right, guys. Now settle it down. You got 2 minutes and 36 seconds left.
Hopefully Cole can keep his nerves and wits about him and take this in and just casually, you know, get into the 30 box and waste some time. There he goes. Yep, good job. Ripped that stick right out of the kid's hand.
Oh, man.
Forcing the passes.
Now it's
forcing the passes. We've got to be able to just hold that ball a little longer.
Yep. Ooh, 4 goals. Ooh. I know it seems like that's still Meadville ball.
For you guys watching this on TV,
timeout Meadville.
If you can't tell that Ed and I are pretty excited about winning this game, you haven't seen proud parents watch a lacrosse game, and you know
we're gonna.
And this will be history tonight. This would be Meadville's first time championship game.
Yep.
And you know if we win this, I guarantee you these kids are going to be on cloud 9. You'll just be so happy.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
What do you think Sartrelli and Coach Gump are saying, because you've coached with them for many years? What do you think he's saying?
He's telling them right now to keep their head, to get the possession, and to keep control of it. Don't force the passes, and you know, don't make stupid plays. And for God's sakes, we need to stay out of the penalty box. We got 2 minutes, 23 seconds left. We've got to stay out of the penalty box.
Let's see what happens here. Derling with the ball.
Yep. Andrew Derling with it behind the net.
Don't shoot.
And it looks like he's going to try and run it out.
Oh,
another bad force pass.
Man. No. Oh.
There's another flag. That'll be on Gerleski for unnecessary roughness.
Come on, guys. You guys got to use your head. There's 2 minutes and 4 seconds left.
So now we've got another guy in the penalty box.
Yes, this game can change. It happens every fourth quarter because they're not. They got to be smart.
And that's where, you know, the next possession, next Meadville possession, I think Coach Gump needs to call a timeout and really have a heart-to-heart with these kids and say, listen, you know, if you want,
we got 2 guys out.
Yeah, 2 penalties right now. One was for the.
Oh, that's right. There's still 2 of them out over there. Okay, so there's still a man up. Nice save by McCurdy. Come on, Ethan. Good job.
Ball out. Brody Gump got the ball. Getting it down the field, get in the 30 box, and relax with it. Timeout. Not sure why the ref called that.
What was that?
I have no idea. No idea. Again, that's another one of those situations where...
Nice save by McCurdy! Way to get in there, and Brody Gump! It's still going to be Prep's ball with 1 minute and 28 seconds. What an exciting game, Mr. Doug Hanaway.
Yes, it is.
And they came back.
Yeah, they came back and put a goal in.
10-7. Ooh.
Yeah, you know, that all stemmed from this play down here when Justice had the ball and the refs blew it down, and I have no idea why.
I don't even know what the call was.
You know, you guys as viewers can watch that when Brody Gump run the ball all the way down to the 30 and passes to Justice Marin, and then for some reason the ref blows the whistle. Those are the calls, you know, and I've coached all last year and been here for, you know, 6-7 years now, and I have no idea what that whistle was for. So it's...
We're still a man down?
Should be, because we had 2 in the box, so 1 comes out.
But they're a man up.
Nobody there to pick up the ball.
Don't.
Justice.
Oh, I thought they were going to call it.
Yeah, you just never know. You don't know what these refs are going to call. Well, you know, either way you look at it, it's an exciting game.
Good job by Cornell. Good job. Keep Stark off of there. Yes. Yes. 50 seconds left. Sorry, I'm yelling.
It's all right. Prep's holding the stick, but no call on that one. Doesn't surprise you.
What, no push?
No.
Hey, 40 seconds left, 40 seconds. I think it's going to be hard for them to come back, Doug. Woo!
Would be nice to take this one home. Get around Sam.
Good job,
Jordan McCurdy comes out and just
20
crushes
seconds
that
left.
kid.
Prep's ball, 20 seconds. Oh, man, I think Meadville's got this one.
That last play, Jordan McCurdy, the goalie, comes out of the net and just crushes that kid. Knock the ball loose. Here we go. The fans know it. The fans know what's coming.
10
Another
seconds
save.
left.
Another beautiful save.
That's it. 6 seconds left. Meadville has won the District 10 title in 7 years. The first one, Doug. Oh, what about these boys? Oh, I'm sorry to get excited, but these are all my boys.
There we go. Make a bomb down the field. 3,
That's it.
2, 1.
All right, yeah, we're going to stay here. So we can see the presentation. And to my executive producer, Kevin Tomini, I'm sorry to be excited.
That's an excited Meadville team right there. And I'll tell you what, you know, we talk about you could have a player of the game. I would have to say that Brody Gump played his butt off tonight.
We had
and then all the attack players, you know, they played as a team up front. They all, you know, it wasn't like one guy scored all the goals. It was a total team effort up front. Minus, you know, some of the penalties that we took that, you know, this game could have been a blowout for Meadville without having that many penalties. But, you know, what a great game to watch. How exciting. And, you know, kudos to Coach Craig Gump. He's stepped up, and he has taken this team to a level, and he's got expectations, and he worked all preseason with getting these kids doing the strength training.
Yeah, when I'd say he's all in, and you know it, he's all in.
Yep.
He's
Ladies
there.
and gentlemen, this time,
Let's hear this.
The field where District 10 Lacrosse Chairman
Tilt my microphone.
Bill Flanagan presents the Meadville Bulldogs with your 2019 District 10 Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. Coming, please, drive safely.
Yeah, we're going to stay here for a little bit longer so we can see the presentation for a little bit. So, you know, I'm so happy for this program, and you know how it got started with Gump and the Hanaways. I mean, you can't ask for any more, and how much passion you guys took into this. You know, just a superb amount. And I want to thank you, Doug, especially your mom and your wife. What you guys have done for this program besides Coach Gump, even Kathy Lee, Joanne, her sister. I mean, just the amount of time and work it takes to put into this, because we don't have the backing from the school. Now, John Fry, I'm calling you out on this. You said if we won the District 10, you would make it a school sport. So let's go. or school funded? At least just pay for the buses.
You know, it would help so much. You know, these kids have to do fundraisers. They have to pull money out of their own pocket to have a bus to drive them up here. So
we're going to cut it now as your Meadville Bulldogs win 10-7 over the Cathedral Prep Parameters. They're your 2019 District 10 champions. And we want to thank you viewers for tuning in. As for my executive producer, Kevin Tomini, my broadcast partner, Doug Hanaway, I'm Ed Marin. See you. Good night.